When did Hillary Clinton's ratings drop? Hillary Clinton's rating dropped precipitously the moment she announced her candidacy for the presidency. Women who go for authoritarian and more typically male styles of power lose all or almost all of their charming power and seductive power. While a more aggressive man can more easily move from social charm to authoritarian leadership, a woman who crosses into authoritarian leadership can hardly be charming. Correlation is not causation, but we can probably guess here that Kamala Harris chose to go the authoritarian way, leaving all her femininity behind. That makes it much harder for her to use charm the same way that a more feminine woman could. Unless your natural disposition is exactly like Kamala Harris's, I recommend you stay away from that style. Especially from her most angry, judgmental, and haughty attitudes and facial expressions which make her easily disliked. Became unlikable the moment she decided to go for the top leadership position. The women who pay the biggest social price of the female leadership curse are the ones who look like they are in it mainly for power. Power is mostly a male pursuit, and women who are after power look very gender deviant. Gender deviant is a very ugly expression, but it correctly identifies the problem here. Research shows indeed that men who look like they are after power are not penalized. But women are. And that's why you should avoid looking like you're after power for power's sake. As a matter of fact, I warmly invite you not to go after power for power's sake, as that makes you a much worse leader, no matter whether you're a female leader or male leader. Studies show that direct expressions of power and dominance, for example, direct requests, adversely affected women's likability. But indirect expressions of power, i.e., eye contact, did not. This means that for you as a woman it might be better to ask something in a friendly tone, such as. Studies show that direct expressions of power and dominance, for example, direct requests, adversely affected women's likability. But indirect expressions of power, i.e., eye contact, did not. Eagly et al., 1992. This means that for you as a woman it might be better to ask something in a friendly tone, such as. Female leaders showing autocratic, i.e. masculine, behavior are evaluated more negatively than male leaders showing the same. However, democratic male leaders and democratic female leaders are not evaluated differently. Postjan Underdahl in her meta-analysis on female leadership and power found out that male leaders were seen as more effective than female leaders in organizations that were male-dominated or masculine in other ways, i.e., numerically male-dominated organizations, military roles, Eagly et al., 1995. Additionally, female leaders were seen as more effective than male leaders in less male-dominated or less masculine organizations, i.e., educational, governmental, and social service organizations. S. Koenig et al., 2011, point out in another meta-analysis. Leadership now, more than in the past, appears to incorporate more feminine relational qualities, such as sensitivity, warmth, and understanding.